Sharon Helbrecht. I'm a first-person interpreter at Historic Locust Grove. Today I'd like to talk to you about a drink called Switchel. Switchel is a drink that has been around in the United States since its founding. We're not sure where it came from, but we know that it's been consumed by everybody from pioneers to the founding fathers while they were writing the Declaration of Independence to people that were working out on their farms. It's often called haymaker's punch because it was drunk by people when they were making hay in summertime, and it's very refreshing. If you think about today, when we're really thirsty, we've been playing sports or working outside, we like to come in and have a tall, cold glass of lemonade or maybe a Gatorade, something a little bit more than water. We know that those drinks can replenish all of the electrolytes that we lose when we're sweating and just really quench our thirst. Well, they didn't have Gatorade back in those days, and lemons were very expensive and nobody really had lemons. So what they did have was Switchel. Switchel is made by using apple cider vinegar, some kind of sweetener. I like to use molasses, but you can also use honey or maple syrup, and then adding ginger. The people in the early part of our country felt that you had to have a drink that was equal in proportion to the temperature outside. So if you were working when you were really hot, you wouldn't drink a cold drink because it would mess things up. So they wanted something that was warm, and the ginger gives a little bit of heat going down. So they made Switchel. Switchel would have been kept in jugs or crocks and then drunk as you needed it whenever you were working really hard. And it does quench your thirst. I know it sounds like it might not be good. I like to use the Bragg's vinegar. It has probiotics in it. You have to shake it up because it does have a little bit of sediment in there, but you can use regular apple cider vinegar if you prefer. The way that I make Switchel is I have in here 10 cups of water, and then this is about a half a cup of vinegar, so I'm going to pour this in. And then I have about 2/3 of molasses, and we're going to add that to the drink. It doesn't matter what kind of molasses you get, you can use any kind is fine. And then 3 tablespoons of ginger, and we'll just pour this in. And then you mix it up really well. The ginger will float around on the top, and then you mix it, and then you need just to let it sit for a while until all the flavors can blend. And once it has set for a while, then you pour yourself a drink. So now that my Switchel has been sitting for about an hour, the flavors have had a little chance to meld. You want to stir it up once again because the ginger might float to the bottom. So give it a little stir. And then have a drink. It's delicious. You can adjust the flavors as you like. If you prefer more vinegar in there to give it a little more tang, feel free to add that. If you like a little less molasses, you can take a little less molasses out. There's no real tried and true recipe. It's just whatever you like, whatever your taste is. And I'd ask that you try it with honey and then try it again with maple syrup and see which one you like the best. But raise a glass to the Founding Fathers on this 4th of July and think about them sitting in Philadelphia in that hot room with the windows closed while they wrote the Declaration. They may have added a little rum to their Switchel, but you can have it just like this just fine. Have a great day.